Okay, I'm going to make you a quick video that is going to highlight some of the instruments that you may see on your first instrument quiz. I will also send you a list with the number that's going to correlate to a written word of the instrument. So here for number 1, this is a hemostat. You can see the serrations on it, sort of. Okay, this is a hemostat. Okay, number 2, this is a tonsil, or it can be called a Schnitt, tonsil Schnitt. Number 3, here is your Kelly. Kelly, see how the serrations go all the way to the box lock. All right. Number 4, this is a Mayo Hager needle driver. All of these instruments you're going to find in your major minor tray. Notice the serrations in this Mayo Hager needle driver. They're kind of a crisscross pattern. Like I said, these will all be commonly found in your major minor tray. This is a Coker, also known as a Rochester Ochsner. See, it has teeth at the end. It's a Coker. These are all clamps. This is an Alice. Kind of looks like an alligator. See how it has like teeth at the end? Alice alligator. Okay. This is a Babcock. Kind of looks like a basket. If you think of like a little basket, Babcock. This is a sponge stick. Forester sponge stick. This is what we use on those Raytex to make a diaper. Here we have a right angle. So if you look at it from this angle, see it points to the right, makes that right angle, the 90 degree. Please don't call it a 90 degree on a test. It is a right angle. I know 90 degree is a right angle, but it is not known as a 90 degree. It is known as a right angle. All right, towel clamps. Towel clamps come in penetrating and non-penetrating. This one is a penetrating, which does not want to unratchet for me. A penetrating has sharp points on it. It is known as a back house. B-A-C-K-H-A-U-S. It will be on the list listed like that. You can put on your first quiz, if this is on there, penetrating towel clamp or back house. For future reference, you may want you to put just back house. But if you have a non-penetrating towel clamp, down here for number 11, that is called an Etna. See how the edges are completely different? Non-penetrating towel clamp. All right, heavy tissue scissors, Mayo, thick. Look at the tips of these things. They're thick. What else is thick? Mayo, mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is thick. See how they're used for heavy tissue? They can come in straight or curved. See how they're curved? Straight or curved Mayo. Okay. Straight or curved Mayo. That's number 12. Number 13 is your Metzenbaum scissors. Now, they both start with M, so don't think of it like that. But remember how your Mayos are thick, your Metzenbaums are thin. They're used for delicate tissue. Okay. Mayo thick, like thick blades. Mayo are delicate. Okay. All right, knife handles. For this grouping, you're going to learn the number 3. Yes, your knife handles in the OR are going to be written on. You're going to see the number 3, but we tape over them because we don't want you to just look at it. We want you to know it. So if you look at the number 3 knife handles, and when you learn the number 4, you'll see the differences. The number 3 right here, you can look right here at this and see the differences, okay? This is what the number 3 looks like. When we start loading blade handles, or blades on here, you can see this is where the side that holds the blade. Okay, so this is a number 3. And this is a number 7. It's skinny. You will have at some point a quiz that says what blade goes on what, and you'll have to load it correctly. All right, here is your suction. This can be called an ABD with guard, or a pull suction with guard. And remember I said that you have to take this apart and look at it when you're setting up and make sure that there's no debris or bioburden in this guard. Because if the SPD didn't take it apart and look at it, then you don't know that they checked it for sure. This is a ribbon or a malleable. It is a retractor. Remember, we can bend it how we need it. We can use this a lot in abdominal cases. And here is your Sweetheart or your Harrington. It is a retractor. Here is your Deaver, also a retractor. Okay, so that's 1 through 19. We're going to move that table out of the way. We're going to pull this next table over. There's only 30, don't panic. Move it into the light. All right, so we're going to talk about some forceps or pickups. This is a Russian. When you look at your Russian, the first thing that I look at is I notice that the tips, it looks almost like a little spoon or a scoop. So that's how I tell the Russian. This is a DeBakey. Okay, DeBakey. This is a tissue with teeth. Tissue with teeth. These can come in long or short. This is a dressing forcep or a smooth forcep. This is an Adson with teeth. A lot of times we'll use this on the skin or right at the beginning of the case. This is a Sin retractor. Notice how this end has these prongs and this end is smooth. Sin retractor. This is a Parker. See, it looks like a park bench. It'll sit right there. Number 26, Parker, like a park bench. Here is your Gelpy, number 27. It is a self-retaining retractor. Okay. 28, your Wheatlaner, also a self-retaining. 29 is an Army Navy. Different from the Parker in that it has this opening right here. Army Navy or U.S. Army Navy. And then 30 is a Goulet, G-O-E-L-E-T, Goulet. Different from the Parker is that it curves out here. Here's your Parker, here's your Goulet. Parker, Goulet, Parker, Goulet. Okay, Parker is 26, Goulet is 30. Okay, so now that you have the video, I will also send you a Word document with all the numbers and the names.